Hello everyone, how are you guys today? I am Calandria Chanel, and you know what time it is, guys. It is time for Sunday's Motivational Tea, and I am ready to bring it to you guys. I know that it's Super Bowl Sunday, so I'm not going to hold you guys long. I know that you want to watch your favorite team win. I'm rooting for whoever wins, guys. I don't have a specific team, so hey, to whoever wins, hey, it was yours for the asking. So guys, I'm gonna go ahead and jump into today's topic for tonight. Is going to be walking by faith and not by sight, guys. So I am excited about this topic because it is a great tool for us just moving forward from everything we've been talking about, from the walking in our passion to the walking in our purpose to the acting and receiving and the everything that we've just been talking about here on Motivational Tea. So this one is very touchy to me because I feel like it's the most important thing that we need to know in life about just walking with God, and how we can live our life, you know, in decency and in order, and how we can live our life fruitfully and abundantly and joyfully. You have to have faith, guys, and you cannot be walking by your sight in certain situations. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump right into it. I have four different scriptures that I have received from the King James Version, guys, that are based on faith. So the first one is going to be 2 Corinthians 5:7 says, "For we walk by faith, not by sight." And then we have Galatians 3:11 states that, but that no man justified by the law in the sight of God is evident, for the just shall live by faith. And then we have Romans 10:17 states that, "So then faith cometh by the hearing, and by the hearing of the word of God." Then we have James 2:26, guys, "For as the body without the spirit is dead, so faith without work is dead also," guys. So those are going to be the four scriptures tonight based on faith. So I wanted to I've been asking God, like, how can I bring this to them this week? You know, what's important about faith, God? What's important about, you know, the faith that we have to, again, acquire and to obtain these things in life that God is opening his arms wide open to give us, guys. And what faith is pretty much you saying, guys, I trust you, God. Faith is just another word of trust, okay? You have to trust God with all that you have, that not only he'll make a way for, you know, just material things, guys. Let's not think of it like that, but just overall, you know, it's your faith that you get up in the morning, you know, that you have breath in your body, that your family and your kids and your, you know, everyone is safe and they get up the next day. That's by your faith that you are able to get to the next day, because we all know that tomorrow is not promised. So let's not think of faith just always receiving things that are material, but receiving things that are spiritual, guys. You know, God waking us up, him giving us our right mind. Being in your right mind every day is just a blessing, you know, itself. And so I want to just give you a few examples about faith. So let's say that you're looking for a job. Well, not even just about faith. Let's say about the faith without work is dead. So that's where I meant to go with that. So what does that mean? What does faith without work is dead? Okay, so the example for that is like you're looking for a job, right? And you're saying, well, you're praying and saying, God, I need a job, I need a job, I need a job. You know, no one will hire me. What am I supposed to do? Well, this is where your faith without work, it you know, it steps in, because you're asking God for a job, but you have to actually do some work towards getting the job. Now, God can do whatever he wants to do. Now, we know that, but he wants you to put the work behind it so that you can show him that, hey, I've done my part, God, and I trust you to now do your part. Again, your trust is your faith. Your trust in God is having your faith, guys. So what do I do now that I've prayed and asked God for a job? You have to work behind it. You need to get online and apply for some jobs. You need to stop by businesses and put in your application, guys. And after you've done that part, you can thank God in advance and say, Lord, I've done my work. I've done my part. Now I trust you. Now I have my faith that whatever job is for me, your will is done. Okay, that's one example. And then let's say you go to the doctor, and the doctor has diagnosed you with a disease, or a doctor has, they've diagnosed you with this sickness, and you're not feeling well. Well, okay, you've gone to the doctor. You've done your part by going to see what was wrong with you. But now it's time that you take the diagnosis to God and say, hey, this is what they said, but I believe that you are a healer. So God, I'm asking that you heal me. I'm asking that you heal my body, because I believe that you have the power to do it. So that's where your faith, again, kicks in, from just something like sickness, okay? And then I'm going to try to give you one more example. We've given you from a job. We've given you sickness. And then I'm going to go ahead and say, like, relationships. Marriages, perfect. So you have a marriage. You have your marriage. It may be failing, infidelity, and just things going on in your relationship, and you're praying and you're asking God to restore your marriage, and you're asking Him to restore your relationship. Well, where's your work that kicks in behind these type of cases in life? You have counseling that you can go to. That's putting work, behind having the faith that it'll be restored and renewed. You have not just counseling, but you have the going and speaking with other couples. You have classes and things that have other married couples there that can help you and your spouse get through some of the things that you're going through. So don't think of it like you don't have to do anything when it comes to a failing marriage or a failing friendship or just failing relationships, period. There are things that you can put behind these failing relationships that can actually help you restore and renew it, which is you going out and taking the classes, going out and being around other couples and other people that are experiencing the same things, and you guys are leaning on each other to, get the support that you need. And that is where your work comes in. And then your faith is that God is going to renew. He's going to restore my marriage. He's going to restore my relationship, friendships, or whatever type of situation it may be. So that's what faith really is, guys. Faith is just having trust in whatever it is that you're asking God to do for you. You're trusting and believing with not a doubt in your mind that what's impossible to you is possible to God. So I didn't cover what sight means, okay? So what does it mean to walk by your faith and not by your sight? Your sight is looking at the situation and being depressed about it. Your sight is looking at the situation and feeling like giving up and feeling like this is it for me. Nothing's going to change. God don't want us to do that. He don't want you to look at a circumstance because it's bad right now and feel like you're there and that you're stuck, because you're not. We have to go through trials and tribulations. Just imagine if we didn't have any trials and we didn't have any, tribulations. We wouldn't even trust God. Matter of fact, you wouldn't even need Him. You know what I'm saying? Because everything would be too good, And that's just not how life is. We have to go through things so that we can trust God, so we can depend on Him. He said, cast all of your cares upon me. So He have to take us through things, guys. It's a purpose behind everything that we go through. It builds our character. It makes us stronger. It gives us wisdom. It makes us wiser. It makes us leaders to lead others that are going through things that we're going through. So we have to go through trials and tribulations. And this is where your faith kicks in, that even though I'm going through this thing, even though I may not feel well, even though I just lost my job, even though my marriage is failing, even though the kids are acting up, even though all my friends are turning on me and everybody's acting crazy, I have trust in God that this situation will turn around. I'm not going to walk by what it looks like. I'm not going to walk by my sight because it looks very ugly. Those are the things we need to grab hold to, is that do not walk by your sight, but always walk by your faith, guys. And I'm going to give you a little picture of how small your faith has to be. God said to have the faith the size of a mustard seed, guys. If you look at the picture, faith, the seed is so small. That's all He's asking that we have, is just a little bit of faith. Now, to you that have a large seed of faith, then I'm proud of you. Because this is a person that's not walking by their sight. This is a person that trusts God full-fledged, just wholeheartedly. You trust God. You cast your cares upon Him. You know He's gonna make a way. You believe in the things that He can do, and so therefore your faith has increased. And that's a great thing. But to those that are kind of still struggling in that area of trusting God, for those that are struggling with increasing their faith, this message tonight is going to help you moving forward. It's going to help you trust God more. It's going to help you so that your faith can now be increased as well. But again, he said we only have the size of a mustard seed. So don't think that your faith has to be large. But God would like for us all to increase it. You know, we're not babies. So he don't want you to be still drinking on breast milk and formula when you could be drinking on whole milk. You get what I'm saying? So let's just keep that in mind, guys, that even though the faith does not have to be large, let's try to increase our faith, because the more that you increase your faith, the more you elevate, the more that you have access to. I'm telling you. So let's increase our faith as we continue to walk in our trust, believing that in all things, you know, God is here for us. He wants us to have more than what we have. You know, he did say, look up to the hills from where your help comes. He did say he will supply your need every day, guys. But again, like I've said in other videos, if you want access to abundance, if you want access to prosperity and to having more than you've had, then you have to step your faith up. You have to step up what you ask God for, so he can show you that what's impossible to you guys is possible to him. This is Sunday's Motivational Tea. I just brought it to you guys. I am excited again to come to you every Sunday with a word from God. Anything that's going to help motivate you and give you tools that you need in life, guys. God gives me the word, and then I just pass it to you. And it's been a blessing for me to do it. You know, this is something that I've been asking God to do. I want to do his will. I want to do his work. So me coming to you guys on Sunday with Sunday's Motivational Tea, it's not just for you. It's for me as well. This is helping me live a better life, you know. And so I want to just give honor to God again for giving me this opportunity to do what I've been doing, guys. This is Sunday's Motivational Tea. I will be back next Sunday with more Sunday's Motivational Tea. I'm going to go ahead and give the updates. Last Tuesday, prayer went good. Prayer was amazing. So I'm asking you guys again to get on the prayer line this Tuesday. Do not forget to set your alarms to go off for you to be on the prayer line at 7 a.m. guys. Remember that prayer changes things, okay? I am, again, standing in the need with you. I'm asking and praying with you guys. This is us sticking together and getting things done through prayer. So if you are needing prayer, if you're needing a job, okay, there go an example. You need the new job. You need to be healed. You need your marriage to be renewed. Well, guys, get on the prayer line so we can pray about these things together, because God answers prayers. You know, he'll answer us individually, but imagine what he'll do when two or more come together. And he said that two or more come and ask anything in my name, that it shall be done. So guys, let's take advantage of Tuesday morning prayers. Be on the line at 7 a.m. so I can lift you guys up as well as lifting myself up. This has been a joy, guys. This Sunday has just been amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and end the video. I need you guys to like the video. I need you to comment on the video and give your girl some, you know, motivation. Give me some motivation. You know, let me know how I'm doing. Let me know that it's working, that you guys are enjoying this motivational tea. But most importantly, I need you to share this video, because someone else needs this motivation. Your friend, your grandmother, your daddy, somebody else needs this motivation, guys. So don't be stingy now. I need you to press the share button. I have passed you the seed. I need you to pass the seed. I'm passing you the tea. I need you to pass the tea, guys. Until next Sunday, I will talk to you later. Bye.